We return now to the Wacky races on Dick Dastardly in his quest to fuck all oceanic life. Here's Christmas. Time for Snowy Place. It's always... Now this, for some reason, I remember being a tad easier. Now I've written a check there, is what I've done. Watch me fuck it up. I've got to go backwards around it as well. I'm making myself go backwards around things I'd rather not. Let's give your shrink ray another chance. Hey, there'll be something to do, won't it? Haha, you're small. You're small and I'm weirdly not as fast. You know what I appreciate about all this is that none of the writing's backwards. Which means like there's actual there's thought that's gone in there. They've not just been like, oh, flip the whole ah! Well, I don't know what to do about any of that. I don't know what the implications of that are for me right now. Oh, the moment the king cries is the worst bit of the film. Oh, quite far ahead at any rate. So let's ride that momentum into a victory in the treasure trove. Sneaky Mutleys sometimes in the treasure trove that you don't notice because it's all gold anyway. What's the bit round here? Yeah, you! I knew it. Some Mutleys I know about. I didn't commit for long enough. I was confused by the absence of Mutleys on a path where I was sure there was one. To be honest, and that's entirely my fault. Yes. Oh, there's a teleporter. What? No, not a teleporter, a Mutley. Shrink. Shrink and be small. But don't obstruct me. You slow idiot. There's 4 Mutleys left to find. 4 Mutleys I've left behind. Well, there's nothing we could really have done about that. Which is a shame. There's not like Mutleys. There is a Mutley. Okay, we've lost this race. Let's just find where the Mutleys are. And this actually does present me with an pirate. This presents me with an opportunity to show something. So I'm not so cut up about it. Yeah, that'll be a quicker way to get that one. Oh wait, I can't get to it because it's the end of the. I can't get to it because it's the end of the flipping race. But there's your Mutleys. There's your proof of Mutley concept. So now it's gonna get over there and shit. There's a whole area back there where the mirror is for this place. Maybe I could show you it now.
To validate your finishing place, remember to pick up those golden Mutley trophies.
Let's see. This might be hubris, but let's have a look at it. Back round here.
You need to get back in the race.
The mirror is back here, but we've already got the mirror, so it doesn't appear. Right. Anyway, now that I've potentially... Let's see if we can claw it back from that. That'll be the ultimate victory. Otherwise, I've just wasted your time. For which I apologise. Aerial view. There's no Mutleys to be garnered. Not a single one. But I'll win yet. On the way out wacky races. because you're not strong enough to stop me. You can't physically hold my car down in place like you want to. I've seen the plans. Not sure why you had to draw plans for that. I guess you thought if you drew it, you would become strong. I don't know what the fuck you were basing that on. That did sort of have a self-writing effect, which is what I was going for on the Wacky Races tonight. Oh, there's one to my left somewhere, hidden off. Hidden off in the corner of the Way Out Wacky Races. As I go into the world, oh, into the centre of the earth. Let's go for this one. Oh, there's a lot that could go wrong, folks, and it's all me. But I can boost. Wait, where the fuck is the other... What Muttley have I missed? There must be Muttleys I haven't realised. What Muttley have I forgotten about here, gang?
Did you see that?
Muttley there. I've what? Oh. False alarm, everyone. There were no forgotten Muttleys, only idiot me's. No forgotten Muttleys for your dinner, thanks. There's no problem at all. We're all good. That's a relief. I was very confused. And as you all know, when I get very confused, I catch fire. Which is a real shame for me and anyone in the immediate vicinity. I've been asked to stop, and I'm like, you know, if I could, I would. Believe me, I'm not thrilled either about any of this. But there's not a lot I can do. And I think if you had a shred of empathy in you, you might realise... Okay, so I've seen one Muttley already. No, that's a lamppost. Oh, the Muttley lamppost fake out. I've fallen for it again. Toboggan. Let's seek out any Muttleys on the toboggan as early as we can. Ah, the Christmas! Ah, the reach! Christmas has a lot of reach, I don't know if you knew that. Friends in high places. Here we go. I can recover. Oh no, I've forgotten about you! Sometimes I forget, but it's okay. There's nothing to be upset about. What we should potentially be upset about is an absence of Muttleys. Muttley. Someone's parked a church. Grasp you. Ah, missed another. Let's take the opportunity to get you. I got through that. Are you anything? You're not. You just look like you might be something. Oh, the game's crashed. Oh, it's back! And we're back on the Way Out Wacky Races. They decided they weren't going to leave us. Which is... Why do I think you're something? Is this just where a mirror is? Have I pissed this away for nothing? If you don't come in first in the wacky race, someone's going to eat the rich before you do. You're not going to get there in time. You're going to have to go hungry. Hey, this is practice for the glorious revolution on the Way Out Wacky Races. So I'd thank you to take it more seriously than you have been. That worked out by complete luck there, I'm going to be totally honest. I don't think anyone can swim.
And there's another pass.
What? If you've been saying you can, you've been lying. Not necessarily to others, but to yourself. That's not real swimming. I don't know where any of this is coming from. Well, this at least gives us a chance to see if there's any. There's no Mutleys behind the church!
Player 1 needs to do some catching up in.
Why did I bother going to church? There's no Mutleys behind it.
The final lap. Go for it. Kid Dastardly's down on his line.
Well, doesn't that say it all?
Wait a minute.
I'll wait 3 minutes, you little shit. There's one Mutley unaccounted for.
Last place is player 1. The winner is car number 8, Luke and
And I was hoping to get some kind of intel.
Bulletproof Bomb is second. And in third,
Mutley
are
chuckles.
Blast and Private Meekly.
Oh wait, no, you're a Mutley that I knew about.
Place is player 1.
Where's the Mutley I didn't know about?
Home stretch. We're at the finish line.
There's a Mutley here somewhere that's just vanished.
Player 1 needs to do some catching up in 8th place.
Oh, the case of the mysterious missing Mutleys. Initial shrinks are to be expected, frankly. You should have planned your journey around them.
Another pass.
I'm not going to be held responsible for your poor foresight. There's not another one on here at all, is there? I don't know where they would be. I didn't hear one in all of that.
It's still a pretty close race. It's the second lap.
So there's 3 Mutleys. You wouldn't think 3 Mutleys in 2 laps would be that big of an ask, but here I am not knowing where to even begin looking. Oh, have I just been completely steering around you this whole time? Have you just been hidden from my eyes?
Nobody's winning this race but me.
Someone's hiding Mutleys from my sight.
It's the final
And I think it's deliberate. It's a deliberate attempt to make sure I don't get the Mutleys I need. Depriving me of access to Mutleys.
On the way out, Wacky fucking races.
Yes! It's the real way home. I can get it now with syrups and all the way and the best.
here are the
In other words,
again.
I've won.
And it looks as if
The end
Nick
was in
Dastardly
sight. I lost
won.
all pretense of needing to continue any kind of commentary, and it's just what words do we have left over?
Brilliant job, Racer. You finished.
Here's the spare inventory for you.
You said it.
Oh, I set a new record somehow for Mutley gathering, even though I wasn't, to be honest, doing that well. Just goes you to show. What? Fucking hell. Let's do the next
Select
one.
an individual track to race around. You must collect 10
Clearly I
golden
could just
monthly
keel
trophies
over
to
and
validate
stop
your
working
finishing
at any
position.
moment. So let's get the gruesome towers out the way fast as we can. Near a haystack tonight. Hey,
forget to grab
fucking
those
what?
golden monthly
Moon. Look at it. I don't know how much good are the shrinks
1, go!
doing me at the beginning.
Hello there, Penelope, my dear.
Like, it's getting a couple of them. But between you and me, I don't know that it's worth losing glue over. I've missed every Mutley so far. There goes another one. Well, I know where a bunch of them are now. Hey, first Mutley of the fucking evening.
You've taken the
That feeling when you get your first Muttley.
Shit.
Oh, a foolproof way to win this wacky race indeed, but now's the time for foolproofing
All of your feet away. Ah.
Now, I wouldn't have minded if that had helped me. I wouldn't have minded if that had helped me turn, and I keep forgetting to get all the Muttleys that I want. How's the? This is the quick. This is the. Fuck hell. Oh, fuck hell. It's because the tune was still going on in my head. It was going da 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 da. So I was just like, fuck hell. Music comes out sometimes when you want it to speak instead, and that's the fun thing about having a brain. Ah! Piss. Oh, this is not as Peter Perfect. You've bunched me out of my destiny. Well, if not for Peter Perfect, we'd have all the Muttleys by now, so I think that's a... Peter fucking Perfect. Let's go now for the world to see. Yes, I am vindictive over your role in my previous failure. Right. Now if I can acquire you. If I can get all the difficult Muttleys at the start. I'm being slow, I'm being methodical. None of you are having to... I've got to hope there that that's genuinely saved me more time than just coming down this road a second pass. Shit. I don't think it has. I don't think this has helped. We're going to have to see how quick I can get. Who's dropped some sort of explosive for me to fall on? Eh? Somebody's done that deliberately. That's the one certainty in this situation. Yes. Alright, no longer bound by the Muttley requirements, I shall now make up for lost time. On the... Oh, coffins! You gotta be careful about coffins, they might just be in the race. Saw you that time.
You can't always stop me! Ow! Ah! Fucking hell!
Oh, you've kneed me in my shin. And I don't know how painful that is normally, but in this case it stopped me from winning a race, so one has to assume it was quite bad. Who's locking onto me in 8th?
I don't know if we've got a chance at this point. A final stretch of road that we drive up.
Do we just have a silly magnet? Just so we can see something a bit different. Because the magnet starts slowing them down immediately, but then you crash like an idiot like that. And it doesn't wind up having mattered. So it's, you know, it's give or take. Give and take, rather. If it was and or, that wouldn't be a problem. I would take. I think we've possibly fucked it again. Let's take the advice of Lamplight Jones and try and win the race anyway. Lamplight Jones, famous racer. Okay. I won't question any of what happened there. Second attempt at trying to... You've all got to slow down. Slow down, it's none of your miles an hour. You specifically are illegal to move. through here. Who's bunced me specifically into that? You've made my grief.
You've made my grief again!
You keep giving me reasons to not like you. And they're mostly making me lose the race. These are things you could stop doing. Well, you stop me on the right Muttley at least, and we'll get you away. Get you away.
Ah!
Trying to go fast.
They're racing for the checkered flag.
The army surplus man is gonna drag you away.
The winner is
I rammed myself up the plane and it didn't really go well. Oh well.
Crimson Hay Baler is second. Tough luck, dastardly.
Sometimes you gotta get angry. On and on the snow today. I reckon we can do this in one more attempt.
Golden Muttley trophies to validate your
I don't know that I strictly would have bothered in the event that this hadn't been one of my favourite maps. The magnet is not helping at all. Not helping as much as I had hoped it would anyway. Maybe I do shrink.
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know, I'm trying to get more boosts. I think maybe boosts are the way I should be.
Focusing my little head.
If I can... I can do my fun little sideways rolls. Oh, you little prick, you've made it wrong. You've done incorrect directions. And I think you're a ghost. Don't shrink ghosts. This could happen to you. People think they can shrink ghosts with no consequences. Well, I'll do it again.
Yes.
How many attempts is this gonna take?
3, 2, 1, go!
GC. Gruesome cowards. Gruesome cowards. Good curdling?
You've lost first place.
I don't know what's going Grand Corino. Guilty Crayfish. What makes sense? Well, I'm immediately going to be no help there, aren't I? You still found a way to fuck with me. Just the bunsiest little bastards.
Place is player 1. We're now on the second lap.
Oh, hate that. Oh, you prick, you think that you can beat me just by doing the race good? Well, I can shrink everyone, including your friend. And while you're too small to deploy weapons, I shall make my escape. Yes. This is how Dick Dastardly does everything he was taught.
Oh, this is how we apply the logic of kings.
To the secret stash of pistachio-flavoured goodies that we took away from you
The Wacky racers keep
yesterday.
changing positions.
Alright, I think we're fine.
We're at the finish line.
I think I've got a sneaking suspicion we might be fine.
And the Mean Machine is the winner.
We are the winner,
In second place.
and everyone else hasn't won. There are, however,
And in third, the Slag Brothers.
restrictions. What? That's not even the sentence I wanted.
You win.
I'm getting the wrong sentences now.
Next time, take the fight.
We should consider alternative methods of speech. This one clearly isn't working. But what has worked is me getting some golden muttleys. So tune in next time when I hope it will work again. On the way out wacky races, Snowfall Peaks, goodbye.